Hi guys, welcome back to the Chidra Onoha podcast. I know, guys. We're meant to have had a season finale episode today, and what is Chidera doing? Not putting finale episode on the title and all that, you guys. Reason with me. I'm really sorry. It couldn't drop today because everything I need to put in place for the episode isn't exactly ready. So I'm thinking of spicing things a bit with my season finale, and for that to happen, I need to have things in place, and it couldn't just work today, guys. So I decided that it's still not bad. I could just drop it on the last Friday in August, and there's a win-win for everybody, really. So yeah, welcome back, guys. Because I actually am getting slightly obsessed, with just putting out episodes. I thought to basically just do another episode, and I called it, as you can see, Unpopular Opinions of Stargirlchi, the deluxe. But in this episode, I kind of reached out to some of my friends, my sister, and I'm like, you guys, what are some of your unpopular opinions? And I thought to share more of that. I don't know, I basically just want to talk to you guys. That's why I'm here. So that's what we're going to be sharing. So yeah, before we get into that, I just wanted to thank you so much for being with me, for doing this with me, honestly. Reminiscing on my finale script. I'm just really grateful for how you guys have been with me, especially if you keep listening to me. I really do appreciate you a lot, and thank you for coming on this journey with me. I know there's still so much room to do better, there's still so much room for growth, but I'm just grateful that you just listen to me. And genuinely speaking, I'm slightly obsessed with spreading love and light, making people feel good, creating content that make people feel seen. I'm kind of obsessed with doing that. So that's why I really love coming up to have podcast episodes. But I'm also knowing that I need to also bring quality to the game. So I always try to strike balance, and everything. So yeah. Yes, so unpopular opinions. So unpopular opinions are quite great because they're actually so much. There's so much that we people just condone but are not necessarily right. So I asked few people, and I'm just going to be, taking at random from what, they said and everything. So an unpopular opinion that this is for the guys. So I'll be starting with this number one. Who said guys, because you're a guy, you are meant to either watch or partake in sports. Everyone just feels you're a guy. Every guy out there should be probably watching football, probably, doing something, watching basketball, watching tennis or something, watching the Olympics. Everyone watches the Olympics, but basically every guy should be involved in sports. Which, yeah, I kind of agree, but in a way, I'm not going to be calling the names of the people that said this, but obviously he listens, so he'll know this is his point. So the thing is, I kind of honestly do agree. I said, boy, okay, I'm sorry. But I just feel it's an unpopular opinion, but who says that? Sure, we should actually think about it. We should think about it. Who says sports is for boys? Where is the question that sports is for boys and non-sports? Everyone is okay if you're a girl and you're not into sports, or if you're not into sports, why? Who says that? My second unpopular opinion that I got from someone is, this person was violent. I think I'll just save that for later. So feminism, I don't know, feminism isn't entirely right. So it's an unpopular opinion I got from someone. So unpopular opinions are things that obviously not everyone would agree with, and in a way I see where he's coming from. To be very honest, I feel feminism was a beautiful move to start when, women needed to be empowered, women needed to go to school, women needed to take positions that men have because, what a man can do, a woman can do better. But I feel it's becoming so toxic these days. The way, I think we're overstepping in the whole feminism space. Because at the end of the day, it kind of like wants to destruct God's design for things, because it's becoming overboard. Now, this is not me saying, oh, I don't support feminism, but I feel like it's getting too much, if you get what I mean. You see places where some women say they don't even need men. Things are trending nowadays that there must even be a father figure, because a woman can do that, a woman can do this. And the truth of the matter is that, if we're being honest, there are certain things in this life, like, that's how God made things, a man to be a man and a woman to be a woman. And this is not me trying to say that women shouldn't stand up for what they believe in, or but we should try to watch it. If we're not careful, we're going to be eating off wrong impressions. So there was this video going around on social media, I'm not going to call like the name, and then the woman was insinuating the fact that, I don't know, because I know sometimes when people talk, they talk based off trauma. So she was insinuating the fact that people should just start normalizing, like, just growing up as a woman, probably adopting children and living with your fellow woman, and not having a father figure in the house. Like, all these kind of things. Like, why would you say, like, it's disrupting the design. Like, basically, we should look into feminism in a way. Like, it's becoming overly too much. And generally speaking, I'm actually a very strong believer that I believe in feminism to an extent, but not completely, because there are some things that a man should do. Sometimes women, we need to also calm down and let men be men. We hear people saying things like, oh, why pay my bill? Can't I pay my bill myself? Why are you doing that? God created us to be soft people. Like, God created us to be taken care of by these men. And it's not me trying to say that you should be intimidated by a man or so, but like, let men be men and let women be women, if you get what I mean. Yeah. I had to say, because I asked, and I feel like it was also an unpopular opinion. The whole feminism thing is becoming a little bit too much, and we're really drinking it all because, we're easy. I'm not saying we're gullible, but like, you get what I mean. So yes, another unpopular opinion. So that's it about feminism. Is the Christian this thing? Oh, I don't want to go into this because I feel like it's going to be a whole lot, but. Let me not go into, because it's going to be a whole lot. When I mean Christians, just talking about like our spiritual fathers. So there was kind of like a hinge. Like yesterday was, if you guys know, Pastor Jerry Eze, NSPPD prayers. I think there was a little hinge about him, how he gets money and all that. Where does he get his money from? Yada 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 yada. I don't want to go into this one, but. Let me not go into this because people have audacity. All I know, if you're a Christian here, just, how will I put it? Just know God for yourself. Because I feel like most of us, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. So, yes, that is it. Bam. If you're a Christian here, follow God. Make sure you know God for yourself. Please, let us try to stop opening and closing our mouths, or stop. We should really not be talking about God's prophets anyhow, because I feel like people are in social media actually very funny. I don't know how you just stand, but that's by the way. Basically, just know God for yourself. I'm not going to dive into that because that is a whole lot of conversation. But I also feel like us as Christians, there are certain things that, I don't know, we've become, is now, sometimes we don't want to know God for ourselves, but because of what a spiritual leader tells us, that's all we want to know. So that's like the main point. It's like we're kind of like blinded. I'm not saying that we shouldn't. Obviously, these men are vessels to help us to God. These men are no God, if you get what I mean. But the way some Christians are, they don't want to hear whatever their spiritual dad joke. That is on full stop, and every other person should get out. I feel we should try to have discretion, and basically, it's not hard to know God. Sit down. God will tell you who he is. I'm serious. Like, just pray. Like, we should actually try to have, like, a relationship with God and not following men of God thinking, hey, there's an analogy my sister used. Like, most of us are just following men of God. Like, we don't even want to know God for ourselves. Basically, the men of God have known God. And we are just trying to, like, what's the thing? Tap from. How she messed up and put this in and made so much sense. Okay, let's say there's Zobo. There's Zobo. And let's say God is the Zobo. Do you get? And then God has poured in like a cup for, let's say, which pastor? Apostle Selman now. So Apostle Selman now has taken his own Zobo. and say, okay, he's there, he's shining bright, doing things, he knows God and all that. And us, instead of us to also go, God, I beg, pour zobo, stay there, stay away for God to pour this zobo for you. You will be there, trying to take out of Apostle Selman's zone. And it will now be diluted. Like, it cannot be the same quantity again, yeah. Because if he's pouring for you, obviously, the sweet is not the same. It's either going to be small quantity, and honestly, it makes sense to me. It really does make sense to me, and we should really work on trying to know God for ourselves. So we don't just get half of his light or half of his goodness just because we are tapping off a man of God instead of actually tapping off God. Yes, you guys, we should really work on that. The whole church thing, the whole God thing, is a lot. The unpopular opinion there, that one is too much. Yes, so that's it. Another very unpopular opinion is about our foods. So, like, you guys, I think we should just establish this fact. I'm sorry, I know you guys, people might call for me, but I said what I said. Amala is overrated. Like, they hype it too much. It's not that good. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not that good. Like, I think the hype behind Amala is a bit too much. Like, you guys should tone it down. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not bad. It's good, but calm down. Like, you guys should calm down. Yeah, let's try to calm down. Let's try to actually calm down with the whole Amala fuzz. Like, it's not bad, but at the same time, it's not good. So yeah, those are like some of my unpopular opinions. Yeah. I think what else did I get from people? So those are like the major ones I have for today. Apart from like the ones I said yesterday, this is just like an update too. If you listen to this episode, thank you. But I just thought to share some of my unpopular opinions. And yes, another one, but this one is like for me. This one is personal. I don't know why I didn't say it the last time. I don't know if it's an ick or an unpopular opinion, but I just feel like when you're texting somebody, when some of you guys are texting, for example, I'm texting and we're texting. I want to end the chat and everything. Okay, no, let's not even say end the chat. Yes, let's say I'm chat texting somebody. And instead of the person to reply my message with okay or all right, the person gives me a thumbs up sign. I hate it so much. Nah, I'm not doing that. It just gives off you're angry with me. I just don't like it. Like, it's not going to cue you to say, okay then, okay B, okay boo, okay baby, okay Chidera, okay Stargirlchi. Like, why do you have to put thumbs up at the back? I don't like it. It's a really strong ache and I don't like it. So yeah, I think that's it. I've come to the end of some of my unpopular opinions. And some also include that I also do believe that people do not want to change some parts of their body for themselves. I do believe it's an insecurity that we should all try to work on. Because if you think about it, why do you want to do BBL? Why do you want to... If you want to gym, I feel like it's good. If you want to gym, you want to feel better about yourself. So let me not go into it. Let me not just go into it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me speak today on the podcast. I really miss you guys. Thank you so much for coming this far with me. I would really, 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 really appreciate that we listen and share this to a friend. You guys, the next week's episode is our finale, and I'm going to be telling you people our numbers. I'm going to be telling you the number of plays, all this, and I've set goals that I want to achieve. You guys should help me achieve. You guys should share, please. Thank you. So yeah, see you guys same time next week, but for the finale, because we're done. Like, we're not done, but like, we're done with season 1, and I'm grateful for the journey so far. So yeah, this is basically a freestyle episode. Like, episode 20 was a freestyle episode. I just freestyle episodes. This is just you getting to know more about my mind and how my mind works and all that. So yes. Very, yeah. Bye, guys.